Welcome to the Salty Chip Podcast, where you're always coming back for more, with your hosts Mackenzie and Isaac.
Okay, so today we do have an update on the Kiser family and what's been going on in their lives. So their local news ended up doing an aerial shot of their pool, and it does look like they put in the ugly.
Finally got the pool fence in.
Yeah. So people are led to believe that CPS obviously has gotten involved because if one child dies in the care of a parent and there is still other children in the house, CPS will be involved. So that was probably a recommendation from CPS, and they have to do all of the recommendations, all of the home visits, all of the safety measures for them to keep custody or gain back custody of a child. So neighbors and people close to the family have come out and said that Brady has moved out and into his brother's house.
Yeah, that was like one of the more recent things, is that he moves out. So people are thinking, it's probably they're going to get divorced and it's just like totally over.
Yeah.
And aren't they saying she's like gone mute and like won't talk? Or
Yeah, she won't speak to anyone. So either one of two things. Emily can't get over, and rightfully so, the fact that their 3-year-old son died while in the care of the father while the mother was gone. Or sometimes CPS requires the problematic parent to move out until all safety measures are put into place, parenting classes are done, and, they kind of have a whole set list of things that the parents have to do to be able to move back into the home. Now, another thing that can occur is CPS will not let you have custody of your child until you divorce the problematic parent and have a custody hearing.
Yeah, which that's pretty crazy. I'd be curious to know like how often they do that, because it's like so weird with CPS. Like, and you hear something like that and you think like, oh, they're super strict and like it's very like put together. But then you'll see like some Netflix documentary about like some kid who's been abused. Everybody knows he's abused. The school knows he's abused. CPS has been called 100 times and he's still with the abusers. So it's like, yeah. I'd be curious like how often they. And maybe it just depends on where you live, whether they're like serious or not, which I'm sure it does. But,
maybe in an affluent neighborhood like where they're at.
Yeah, they like take it more serious versus like people in like the ghetto or something.
Yeah, because they know hopefully that the parents will change their behavior and do what needs to be done to get back custody of their kid. But it's it's a really sad situation that's been going on. Another big breaking news with this case is that Brady will not be having felony charges pressed against him. So even though they were recommended, the county does not think that they will be able to get a prosecution. So they are not going to be pressing charges at this time.
Yeah, and it'd be curious to know like what all went into that decision, whether that and how standard that is when charges are recommended versus when they're not or whatever. But yeah, so it looks like no charges. So the whole police element of it, I think, is totally put to bed. There's going to be nothing else on that, and then it's just sort of, what they're going to do next, whether they're divorced, if she'll ever come back. I feel like most people think she probably won't ever come back. I don't know how you would come back or what you'd even say on your first video, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like, like where the story's gone, and it's, that's where it's at now.
Yeah. So Brady can hopefully sleep a little smoother at night knowing that he isn't facing prison time, but he is still having a very hard time mentally, I've heard.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, this is going to haunt both of them forever.
Yeah.
Like, they'll never get over that,
So,
I don't know how you would.
Definitely not surprised by that. I think their mental health for both of them needs to be a priority, especially to be able to raise Theodore.
Yeah, that's the crazy... That probably, I bet, factors into the charges as well, because it's like, well, there's this other kid who needs parents, whether they're together or not. The kid's going to need both their parents, and they're going to have to work out what that's going to look like going forward. And
who knows, maybe a grandparent has stepped in and has taken and helped Theodore and helped taken some
I'm
of
sure
the
during all
care
this,
and stuff
yeah.
off of Emily so she can heal and mourn and hopefully see a therapist with her husband, but also separate from her husband.
Yeah.
And so it's just been a really sad situation for the Kiser family. And it seems like the case is wrapping up, and now that they'll just have to start.
Yeah, it's just kind of where are they going to go from here? And
Yeah.
are they going to be public figures still, or just be like, hey, that kind of killed the whole thing. We're going to, we'll just see what they do.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see what all happens with their platform that they've built. And are they going to stay in the house? Are they going to move? Are they going to fill in the pool? Are they going to keep the pool? There's a lot of questions that her fans and just the public are wanting to know.
Crazy story, but it's finally coming to an end, it seems.
Yes. So that's what we have right now for the Kiser family update. Any more updates that we hear, we will be posting them.
Thanks for listening.
Yep.